Some of you may not believe that the planet is in danger and that life on Earth is in danger because we use we consume energy excessively. Even if you don't believe that, why would you live in communities that are designed so poorly with their street pattern that you're spending excessive amounts of money at the gas station all the time? So whether you believe in the problem with the planet's health, our health, or whether you just want to live in communities that are as nice as what you have, but you save a lot more energy or a lot more pocket money. The current theories that people have put out are for linear cities. They're called linear cities. There's a Montreal architect, Gilles Gauthier. He has a proposal. There are two West Coast architects who have proposals out. And then there's the Arco Santi Foundation in Arizona, which used to be headed up by Paolo Soleri. Great architect, very interesting person. His group, he's passed away, but his group has a proposal for a linear city. Now, the linear city was first designed in 1892 by a Spanish engineer called Arturo Soria y Mata. And it was a great idea. Don't get me wrong. It was a fabulous idea. But it's not the best. Now, people are suggesting linear cities. Let's say this belt is a linear city, and from one end to the other end of buildings and streets and side streets, it's 10 miles. Has a population of 1 million, and it's 10 miles. So if your worst commute from one end to the other end and back would be 20 miles. This is ridiculously simple. This is a ring city, okay? Now, if you lived at this point, the furthest point away from you on the perimeter is here. That's 5 miles out. So if you, I don't care if you drove to work and then went back the way you came, or if you drove to work and you drove the complete circuit around to go home. Your worst commute is 10 miles, not 20 miles, 10 miles, okay? And that's every day. So, the linear city that is 10 miles long, the worst commute would be 20 miles. So, as a metaphor, think of 2 cans of gas. The ring city that has a 10-mile perimeter, and you only build on the perimeter. You don't put anything on the inside. There's a reason for that. The worst commute would be only 10 miles. So you're thinking, metaphorically, 1 can of gas. So you're saying, well, don't you put a city center in the center? Okay, if you put a city center in there, you would create spoke traffic from the sides. It would be something like this. The flow, the circular circulation, the flow around the perimeter is perfect. Okay? If you mess it up by sticking a city center in there, you're going to have all this cross traffic, which is totally unnecessary. Now what you do, this is what a plan for a ring city would look like. You have to have at least 2 centers to have those functions close to as many people as possible. And this is a lot less messy traffic flow, and it's much more efficient. I knew that a ring was better than a line back in the 1960s, but I didn't publish. I didn't think people would believe me that there would be a problem. I didn't think that people would understand that the form or the shape of the city determines how much you're spending at the gas station every day. So when I decided I better say something because time's running out for me, I'm getting old. I finally decided I better say something. I did a check on the computer under Ring Cities, and popped up a name called Varney. John Varney's a Canadian engineer. He published in 2013. He published before me about a ring city. His design is a true ring. He wasn't stupid. He didn't put anything in the middle. He just has a perimeter development. But he doesn't say anything about efficiency at all. And he's using his architecture that people would live in as a megastructure, which to me is, I would not want to live in a megastructure. It's very central plan-ish. I would go with conventional architecture myself. Row houses, cluster housing, and terrace units. Now, I'm having a problem because I've been writing letters for the last 3 years, and I'm sending them to officials and to academics, and I don't think anyone is that I address the mail to is opening the mail. I need your help. I know this isn't as funny as the squirrel falling out of the bird feeder, but this is a boring video, but I need you to ask as many people as possible to watch it. I need your help, okay? And I need this to go viral in a big way. Thank you.